MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Yankees. It's Yankees baseball, and it comes your way next. Gerrit Cole will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Matt, I'm a big fan of Gerrit Cole. Big, strong guy. Former first-round draft pick out of UCLA. 96 to 98 miles an hour with sink. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better the longer he's pitched. He has a chance to be a no-hit type of pitcher every time he takes the mound.
Standing in, Ronald Acuna. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
Now the 1-0. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Judge is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Freddie Freeman.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. His career line against Gerrit Cole. He brings a more than respectable .357 batting average. He also has 1 home run. And he fouls this one off. Our temperature 74 degrees as we get things started this afternoon. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
At the plate now, Chipper Jones. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Nope. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit out towards second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Greg Maddux, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Here now is Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Yankees, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
Now here's the pitch. The high fastball is in there. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike that it just comes in out of the zone. You can command that with movement. It's a very effective pitch to pitching hitters inside.
Mickey Mantle will be next. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
At the plate, Mickey Mantle. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. Ball one.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
One out, nobody on. Here's a pop-up now. Jones over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Batting third, the center fielder, Mike. Wow.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball. Damn.
Two out, nobody on. Counts even to Trout, 1-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The 1-1.
Pull, that's inside.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with two away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Three-two pitch. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with two away.
Man, you hate to give up a two-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Stepping in, Lou Gehrig. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
On the move is Trout from first. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not going to get him as he swipes second.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
The 2-0 pitch.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
taking all the way. It's 3-1 now.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Trout at second with 2 down. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run will cross to make this a 1-0 Yankee lead.
Hey, not an easy thing to do early against this good pitcher, Dero. Base hit and a 1-0 lead right away.
As an offense, they talked about this, wanting to get to this guy early before he settles in. When they grab their gloves to go out on defense, they know they got a lead on their hands.
Settling in now, Aaron Judge, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The 1-0.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. Fouled off.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Acuna's there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. The 3 of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations. Into the box now, Gary Sheffield. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Right fielder, Gary.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Swings through it for strike number 2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So stepping in, Fred McGriff. First pitch coming. Here it is. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Braves have now tied the ball game at 1.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Stepping in now, Andrew Jones. High chopper to third. This is foul for the first strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1-1.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Hits this one hard the other way. Oh, he makes the stop. What a way to get it out. 2 gone now. That was exceptional.
Oh, that's a tough play, but he pulled it off perfectly. Once he made the great stop, still had to make a good feed to the pitcher covering, which isn't easy on routine grounders sometimes. Hard not to appreciate that one.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
2 balls and 2 strikes, the count to Francisco Lindor.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Braves able to tie things up on this home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd, all tied at 1-1. We've played 3 full. We're tied at 1. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chipper Jones. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's an inning opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
To the plate now, Gary Sheffield. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball and out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a 2-run shot to left center, and it's given the Braves a 3-1 lead.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Standing in now, Fred McGriff.
The first baseman, Fred.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Now the 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Trout has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now that is the center fielder, Andrew Jones.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up Andrew Jones. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. This is foul right side. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Three runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Well, it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Now that.
2 gone now in the Braves' half of the fourth. That'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bounce towards the second baseman. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
The batter number.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
And he fouls this one off. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Fouled off. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Trout coming on. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. More baseball on the show right after this. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth, but before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Digging in to try it again, Lou Gehrig looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Ball one. Ball two. 2 balls, 1 strike. That's ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Lifted down the line in left. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 99.
Ready for another chance, Aaron Judge. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Change of speed there, but it's taken for a ball, 2-2. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Full count now, 3-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Going back is the center fielder. A leap at the wall, but forget it, it's gone. A home run. Solo home run there for Aaron Judge. And the Yankees have cut it to a 3-2 score now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Into the box now, Don Mattingly, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now the 1-0. Fouled off. Here he comes again, 1-2.
That's a ball.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Bounce to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll apply the tag here for the out.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. On its way is pitch number 75.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
One and two to the Yankees catcher. Fouled away. And a good pitch here, but this is taken for a ball as the count moves to 2-2 now on the Yankee catcher. 2 out, nobody on. Little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Hit hard, but foul. The 2-2 one more time. A little roller toward the hole. Throw in time, and the side is retired. The Yankees answer right back on the solo home run. We played 4. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He'll lead things off against Gerrit Cole.
Tyler Flowers.
Here's the first pitch to him. The 0-1 on its way.
That's out.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
I think he's shown you right there he was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on.
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
That's a grind pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate, and this batter's able to bite and keep his hands inside this baseball and drive it for a knock. Impressive.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
So now to the plate, Freddie Freeman, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. A ball and 2 strikes.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Now a breaking ball, but it's low. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Hit hard up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
Chipper Jones.
At the plate, Chipper Jones swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. Ready with the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Taken that time by Chipper as the count draws even at 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
The 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Gary Sheffield waits on deck. First and second now, 1 man out. This is pulled into right, and that's in there, base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Number 16 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. Into the box, Gary Sheffield, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And he might get them all home as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
So coming to the plate, Fred McGriff. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
The 1-0. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Braves will settle for just the 1. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Braves on top, 4-2. Ready now, Andrew Jones. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Andrew Jones.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Inside, ball 1.
And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
Count is 1-2.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 1-1.
Come on, Bruce.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. Weak grounder down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Albies with a 1-1 count now. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. And there's a base hit on the line. Throw won't get him. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The catcher, Tyler Flowers.
In now, Tyler Flowers, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The 0-1 delivery. And it's 1-1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
To the plate now, Ronald Acuna, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Hit hard towards center. Lindor rounds third and is digging for the plate. He comes across to score as they push their lead to 3 now.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Into the box now, Freddie Freeman, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0.
Ball, that's inside.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Fouled off. And another foul ball. Good battle. Count remains full. And that misses for ball 4 to Freeman as he'll work the walk.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And standing in now, one of the best players of the past 2 decades, the great Chipper Jones. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Line to the right side. Mantle is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Braves 5 and the Yankees 2. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First offering on its way.
Ball 1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
The 1-1 home. Takes this the other way to right. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning, and he'll get in there safely.
Now batting.
So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. So now to the plate, Lou Gehrig. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. (5-2) is our score here in inning number 6. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. And the throw by Andrew won't be in time. He's safe at third base. Here's big Aaron Judge. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Out in front of it, strike 1. One out and a runner on third. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
A man at third with 1 away. Lays off 2-2 now.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Here now the 2-2. A bullet to first base. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out.
Baseman, number 23, John Maddux.
On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Warren Spahn, the lefty standing 6 foot even, takes over the pitching duties here.
Number 21, Warren Spahn.
Don Mattingly will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. From the stretch. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. From the stretch to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Well, the tying run looms on deck, so keeping this guy off the base is essential. In danger of walking him right here, though.
The 3-2 pitch. Hit hard towards the hole, and that is into right field. A base hit. In to score the runner from third.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around and score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Row. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. One-0 count. Here it is. Two and 1. A runner on first with 2 away. All even now, 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now the 3-2 pitch gets him swinging. He struck him out. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. We're through 6 full. Braves lead this one 5-3. Now at the plate, Torres. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. And the pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now here's a screwball that misses, and that'll even the count at 1-1. Two balls and a strike. One out, nobody on. Big rip at the curveball, but he comes up empty, and it's even at 2-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Center fielder looking up, still ranging back. And this one is gone. A home run. Solo shot to right center. As they pull within one here, it's now a 5-4 game. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the fourth to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Stepping in now, Trey Turner, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Now a bouncing ball for the shortstop, Lindor. Reined in, and there's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 7, Mickey Mantle.
Chris Martin takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
55, Chris Martin.
So striding forward now, Mickey Mantle. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he's going to make it to third safely, and there's your tying run at third now with 2 away.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Martin typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to pack the strike zone. With that said, He is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty B, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. Swinging a drive to left by Trout. This one's got a chance. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! A two-run shot that time for Mike Trout, and this one gives him the lead at 6-5. At the plate now, Lou Gehrig, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Popped high in the air. McGriff is there, and that ends the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 8th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 6 and the Braves 5. Shane Green is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 19, Shane Green.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. So striding in, Aaron Judge. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Pitch on the way. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no play.
Here it comes, 1-0.
Ball, that's off the plate.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
3-0 now. Don Mattingly waits on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Digging in and looking for more, Don Mattingly. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Acuna will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Riding in once again, Gary Sanchez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch on its way. Oh, he gets around on the fastball here and drives it out to deep left center field. And this will get over the wall. It's gone. A home run. A 2-run home run off the bat of Gary Sanchez as they open up an 8-5 lead. seen these squads go yards 6 times now today. This game has developed into an absolute slugfest, huh, guys?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
I'm set with the 0-1.
Ball in.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that two-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Now batting, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
So now to the plate, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Ball match outside.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. The Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Braves. It's now an 8-5 ball game. Mariano Rivera comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Mariano Rivera.
Stepping into the box, Chipper Jones. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
He's set and the pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Trout. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Gary Sheffield. He doubled his last time through.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Now the 0-1.
0-1. Ball 1 strike.
1 out, nobody on. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Now to the plate, Fred McGriff, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Here's the first pitch to him. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. A solo shot down the line in right. His second home run of the game as they cut it to an 8-6 ball game. Well, if you're just joining us, that's the 7th home run hit so far in this game. Really unbelievable stuff.
Dan, I can only speak from my own past experiences. When the flags are blowing out, you want as many at-bats as you can, and that's exactly what's happened. This ball's jumping at it.
You know, D-Roll, this is always a nightmare for a pitcher. Not only is this a good hitting ballpark, but the wind blows out on top of it. This is the last place you want to be a pitcher at.
And that misses inside 1-0. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, the ball flying out at near record pace.
Final strike for the Braves. And it's fouled away. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. High that time with the slider taken for a ball.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
This one comes to a close today at an 8-6 final. New York get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Chad Green takes home the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.